So what's the one thing that Kash Timeless Treasures prides itself in?
Our relationship with our clients. I think it is all about how comfortable you make your client feel about their needs. People don't go back to the clients. We tend to take a lot of feedbacks from them. And you keep up to the time and the quality and everything put together, you can't lose them. Generally, people have this thing that the minute you say the word luxury, they kind of feel that it's unaffordable or it's going to be expensive. So that is what we are trying to tell, that like, no, you can afford good stuff with a decent budget that you can have. So we work a lot on people's budget and giving them the right product.
This community we're watching right now,
Yeah.
what is the one thing you would tell them? What would you want them to know?
This community of mine is one of the most fabulous community one can ever have. I feel that I owe it a big time to this beautiful community of mine for what I am and how I've turned out to be.
Welcome to the business series by Canvas and Couch, a space where thriving and emerging businesses speak their minds about their hardest challenges, their most proud moments, and their boldest ambitions. We believe we can amplify their voice and vision. If you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe to encourage us for more. Hi!
Hi.
Today, we're not just talking about business, we're talking about emotion as a product. When someone can turn a gift into a memory and a memory into a brand, you know there's something deeper at play. So let's decode that. I'm in conversation today with Pooja Ganapathy Kapur, the mind behind Kash TimelessTreasures. Welcome to the Business Edit, Pooja.
Thank you so much, Ranjana.
So Pooja's diverse and dynamic professional journey spans hospitality, fashion, lifestyle, education, and creative entrepreneurship. She's been the brand ambassador for the defense segment with Marriott Hotels. She's been founder of Attire, a designer boutique, founder of Poetry Jewelry Studio. You've personally created over 15,000 neck
yes.
pieces, okay, and a former preschool owner.
That's right.
Okay, so you've built across hospitality, fashion, jewelry, and now luxury gifting. What's the one insight about human behavior that has stayed constant across all your ventures?
Well, I think it is all about how comfortable you make your client feel about their needs and understanding exactly what they want. And you wrap it up with their emotions and your creativity all put together. And that is an experience that multiplies into a into a space where clients keep coming back to you for more and more. So I think that's where you build your loyal clients and keeping true to your craft and your ethics as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So have you faced any challenges in keeping true to your craft and ethics?
Initially, it used to be like, the dilemma was like, who do I target and
Right.
how do I get these clients? And especially with a luxury line, like, the gifting that we do. But it's work in progress
Okay.
because as you keep taking a step after step and just meet people and make them understand what you do and breaking the myth that luxury, generally people have this thing that the minute you say the word luxury, they kind of feel that it's unaffordable or it's going to be expensive. So that is what we are trying to tell, that like, no, you can afford good stuff with a decent budget that you can have. So we work a lot on people's budget and giving them the right product. So, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Also, luxury gifting is crowded today. So what's the one thing that Kash TimelessTreasures prides itself in?
Our relationship with our clients.
Hmm.
Yeah, because that is one thing that if you have a loyal client and your relationship with your clients is to the T,
Okay.
and you understand them very well and they know that you are the person who can solve their gifting solution problems, whatever they need and for whatever occasion, and you keep up to the time and the quality and everything put together, you can't lose them.
Great.
Yeah.
So what do you do for retention? What's your power move?
Keep updating them, keep
Okay.
checking. Like, what happens sometimes, um, if the order is closed, it's a done story. People don't go back to the clients. We tend to take a lot of feedbacks from them.
Right.
Okay, what did you feel about it? Like, what was the experience? How did the person you gave the gift box to, how did they feel about? So there's a constant feedback back and forth. It's just not about, talking about with a buyer and a seller and like, apart from that, there's so much other things that you do where you feel them wanted and you make them feel that like you are special and you'll always be special. So that is where maximum number of our clients are there with us.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a very big number. You said 15,000 necklaces is a very big number.
Yes.
Is there a particular instance where something in the system maybe didn't live up to the expectation or it failed? And did that make you restructure things for the better?
No, we're creating about 15,000 plus pieces was they like your gifting just doesn't comprise of just like one like one product or something. There are multiple things that you can do.
Right.
So we concentrate a lot on handicraft and like artisan based products and high quality products and something unique, and the way you package it is also what matters, right? Like it's not like something which is you can just go and walk into a store and just pick it up or something like that. It's
Right.
something difficult to source. But even having said that, there are a lot of products which are common. Like we know that there are a lot of handicrafts which are available all across um, our country and things like that. And it's easily available. But then it's a thought process that goes into how you put those things together and how you present it. Because there are times where, as they say, you can't judge the book by its cover, right?
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah.
it's the whole package, like, together, apart from how you interact right from the day one to the time that the product is handed over.
Yeah.
And then, like, when the product goes to somebody else and how their reaction is. I think the whole process is such that if you give them a beautiful experience, then retention is there for sure.
You also specifically mentioned that you wanted to scale it across the army stations
That's right.
in India.
Yeah.
So if you could scale Kash across every army station in India starting
Yeah.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
what would you break first? Operations,
See,
creativity,
creativity and uniqueness.
consistency.
Considering that I am from the army background myself, I'm born into that organization and married into that organization. So I've spent good close to touching 50 odd years being
Right.
in that. So I know the game
Okay.
over the years, how it's been, during my parents' time or my in-laws' time to when I was in, like, as a young bride and, like,
Okay.
till the time my husband got retired and all. So things have changed, but the emotions haven't changed.
Right.
The connectivity, in the sense, like, the emotional part of uh, the gifting thing hasn't changed.
Okay.
It's only the products and how, like, you kind of put things together is what has kind of changed over the period of time. But having said that, also, I think there are times when you are posted in such remote areas of your country that you hardly have things, right? So what do? So we have done things, creative things like, somebody's made some cookies or somebody's baked a cake or somebody's good with jams and all, and how you package with what you have around you or what you have at home, like, like hand painted things or hand painted cards and things like that, make it more personal,
Right.
like so that the person who's receiving it feels seen,
Of
feels
course.
wanted and things like that. So the emotional part has not changed
Okay.
for decades together. It's just about like what kind of products you kind of, you package and you give and what thoughts you put into that and you give.
Got it.
So, yeah.
If this community were watching right now,
Yeah.
what is the one thing you would tell them? What would you want them to know?
This community of mine is one of the most fabulous community one can ever have. It has whatever I've learned, whatever I have inculcated, like, be it conducting yourself or like, creativity, because you get so many people who come from so many different parts of your country, and they're so creative, and it's a learning process. Like every place that you go, every person that you meet, it's a learning process, and how you kind of, and they're so open to teaching you, like if you want to learn something. And I feel that I owe it a big time to this beautiful community of mine for what I am and how I've turned out to be,
Yeah.
and how successful things are. Like, it's all about them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it safe to say with your very dynamic and varied background,
Right.
you will be able to curate a gift piece for anybody from
Anybody.
any stage of life and with any
Absolutely.
kind of requirement?
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely. You name it and I'll do it for you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being
Thank you
here.
so much, Ranjana.
And
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, we'd love to see Kash Timeless Treasures live across time.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.